This is a flavorful experiment. He put the silk stockings the woman had just taken off into it. He flipped the switch, and with a flash of white light, the stockings were transmitted to the other side. The woman was very surprised. The man's name is Adam, and he is a genius scientist who invented a teleportation machine that can decompose and reassemble objects, transporting them to the other side. After the stocking experiment succeeded, he put a baboon inside. The woman filming on the side is Laura, a reporter responsible for documenting Adam's research results. Unfortunately, the experiment failed. It seems the transmission chamber can only transmit non-living things. Adam lay on the bed, dejected, not saying a word. To cheer him up, Laura changed the subject and asked him why he wore the same clothes every day. Adam pointed to the wardrobe. When opened, it was revealed that all the clothes inside were exactly the same. It turned out that in order to focus on scientific research, he didn't want to waste time choosing clothes. Seeing such a serious man, Laura was deeply moved. Just like that, they fell in love. The collision of love gave Adam new inspiration. He cut a steak in half, using one half for the teleportation experiment, then cooked the two pieces of steak together. Laura said the teleported steak had a plastic-like texture, so Adam speculated that the computer had not successfully transmitted it, but instead used a program to replicate the steak. So he reset the program on the computer and put another baboon inside. The cabin door opened, and this time the baboon was unharmed. The experiment of transmitting living organisms was finally successful. They popped open a bottle of champagne to celebrate together. But at this moment, Laura received an email. She opened it and found that the editor-in-chief had actually plagiarized her news. She immediately ran to confront the editor-in-chief. Adam knew the editor-in-chief was Laura's ex-boyfriend. Adam instantly became jealous and started talking to himself in front of the baboon, drinking glass after glass of champagne. Under the anesthesia of alcohol, Adam suddenly had a bold idea. He started the program and crawled into the transmission chamber, but he didn't notice that a fly flew in when he closed the cabin door. A few seconds later, he was transported to another cabin. The experiment was quite successful. He walked out of the cabin door safe and sound, even feeling that he had evolved. Late at night, his girlfriend returned to the lab. Adam had already calmed down. Soon, Adam began to show abnormalities. In the middle of the night, he was full of energy and could do hundreds of pull-ups. At the same time, his reproductive desire also became very strong. He wanted to be with his girlfriend every day. Laura noticed the oddities in him. For example, he had an excessive fondness for sweets, putting 10 spoons of sugar in his coffee and still not finding it enough. Hard hair also started growing on his back, but Adam was very satisfied with his strength and didn't care about the changes in his body. He even wanted to drag Laura to let her experience the feeling of evolution, but Laura was very afraid and refused. She suggested that he go to the hospital for an examination. This made Adam very angry. He left directly, wanting to find a woman willing to evolve with him.